Read to you another scripture from Psalm 32. Blessed is he whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. Blessed is the man whose sin the Lord does not count against him, and in whose spirit is no deceit. When I kept silent, my bones wasted away through my groaning all day long. For day and night your hand was heavy upon me. My strength was sapped, as in the heat of summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you, and did not cover up my iniquity. I said, I will confess my transgressions to the Lord, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. Therefore let everyone who is godly pray to you while you may be found. Surely when the mighty waters rise, they will not reach him. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Earlier I read from Ephesians chapter 5. Submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. The submission spoken of in the marriage relationship is not an external lording it over one another. For both husband and wife, it is an other-centeredness, a giving up of one's own rights and desires for the good of the other. And it is based on the relationship through faith of both husband and wife in Jesus Christ. And I believe that this psalm I read speaks of the very essence of the kind of submissive relationship we're to have with Christ and with each other, especially in its emphasis on confession of sin. This is a much-needed message in Christian marriages. Blessed is the man whose transgressions are forgiven, whose sins are covered. This cleansing from sin through Christ is the basis of our restored relationship with God. It's our eternal hope. It's our hope for marriage. We can certainly learn techniques for communicating better. We can learn love languages. We can have date nights. We can do lots of great things, and these are good. But without each partner depending on Christ, living in the restored relationship with God, our marriages cannot be even a shadow of what God longs for us to experience.